Hey. What
We
it
live?
says- I don't know. Yeah, it
I think
says,
we're live.
I think we are. Hey.
Check that out.
Does it say we're live? It's
I believe it does.
hey, everybody. Oh, yeah, look, there we are, right there on my phone. Hey, everybody. Let me just go ahead and invite people.
And let me just go ahead and sit a little closer to the camera. Because there was a little bit of a perspective thing going on there.
Right.
Like we were on the salt flats of Bolivia, and you were like
Super high up
you know
there. Oh my God.
you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Some of you saw our quick sort of teaser announcement yesterday. It was yesterday we decided to do this, right? Was it yesterday or was it
We had been talking about doing this, but yes.
So, hey, we are coming to you live to officially announce that we've got a new project in the works. I have in the past taught courses for parents and facilitated courses for parents based on partnership parenting. I've worked in the past with Sarah Beal, who's wonderful, who I miss working with every day. And when I was asked to produce another course, and I know Sarah's busy now, obviously I can produce a course by myself.
And
I have many, many times. But many parents write me always asking about parenting. And most people that know me know that my specialty and my passion is really working with teens, right? And so for me, sort of the balance of working with parents, really it's a lot easier, not easier, but a lot more approachable for me if I'm working in partnership with another person. And who could be a better person to be in partnership than my son?
I could think of a few others. No, I'm kidding.
Who?
I don't know.
So anyway, that's what we're planning on doing. We are planning on hosting another course based on partnership parenting with somebody who has grown up in that paradigm. This is something I'm absolutely 100% passionate about. I think it's important that more families move into partnership. And I think this is really the path to a lot of healing and a lot of sort of frustration. And so we are here to tell you a little bit about how we're going to do this. We decided that we are going to offer a 2-hour free call. It's going to be a Zoom call, and we're going to ask you to sign up for it. And after the 2-hour Zoom call and spending these 2 hours with us, where we're going to introduce a couple of tools, and we're going to talk about what it looks like to be raised in partnership. Miro's going to give you the good, the bad, the ugly. And there's a couple stories where I really messed up, and he'll tell you about them with a big old smile.
Wow.
Maybe.
Don't need to go that far. But...
and then during this free 2-hour call, we're going to also be facilitating a couple of tools. So you've got a sense of the type of workshop that we're going to be offering. The workshop is going to start the following Monday, and it's going to run 5 weeks. And they're going to be co-facilitated by both Miro and myself. Also, the free 2-hour, which is going to kick it off, is going to be the Friday before. And so I'm going to give you the dates now. And when we're done with this live, we're going to drop in the link to sign up for the free call. The free call is going to take place
on the 21st of April.
Yes.
So that's a Friday. And that free call is the specific topic. I mean, we're going to be going over a bunch of other things, and I'm sure we'll be taking questions and stuff like that. But the idea that we had for this free offering was to cover family triggers. So I think that that's a really big and important thing to talk about when you're, setting your family culture. It's you got to be aware and conscious of what those things are, because every family's got them and they're different for every family. So
And we've got a 7-step tool for you that we're going to co-facilitate, and we're going to share some examples of how it's worked in our relationship. Miro, for those of you that don't know, by the time we facilitate this, we'll be 24. We've got a birthday coming up next week. Oh my gosh, mind blown. Yeah, so if anybody here is watching, go and you have any questions for us, go ahead and put them into the chat, and we're going to try and address them here and now. But the time to really interact with us and be involved is going to be on that Friday free call. We're going to limit the amount of participants so that it can be very interpersonal, and we can really hear other people and address some of the things that you might be challenged with. I'm going to go ahead and, what was that? That was weird. I'm going to go ahead and bring up some of the information that we're going to co-facilitate. Oh, that's what that was. Ta-da!
Bluetooth speaker action going on there.
So yeah, so if you're watching now, give us a wave or a hello, or let us know in the comments that you're watching. And if you're watching this in replay, please put #replay into the comments. So here's some of the things that we are going to offer during the course, and we're going to address this in the free call as well. Here's some of the things that you can look forward to achieving in your family. Go ahead.
I mean, in general, we want to bring confidence, to living in partnership, because it is a very vulnerable thing. And it's hard when you don't always have an example to look towards, I think. And I don't think there's really a whole lot of great examples, in popular media or in just, most of our lives, right? This is kind of a foreign thing for a lot of us. And so gaining that confidence is just super important, because so much of this is trust and so much of this is relationship based, right? So confidence, super important. Of course, we're also going to be delivering a bunch of different tools to help transform your family culture, your family dynamic, the ways that you interact with each and every member of your family, and not just your kids, but your partner as well, maybe even your parents, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a really big part of it as well. So that's another thing, learning to communicate directly and to be clear with our communications. And with that communication also comes like a better understanding of the needs of everybody within your family unit, right? So that's really ultimately the goal, is to better communicate so that we can better understand.
Yeah. And one of the things that I feel really strongly about, and this is something that I use in my practice when I work with teens, is having tangible tools that you know precisely what you're focusing on, what you're doing, what you're defining, what you're bringing up, pulling apart, what you're looking at. Because these tangible tools are yours for life. These are tools that will help every single member of your family to become more connected. And when there's rifts in communication or in some of the other sort of tender spots in your family, you've got measurable ways to look at, pull apart, and process these things as a family. So it's taking the onus off of the family to figure out how do I deal with this? Here's the tools. And that in of itself, and working with a mother, son who have gone through this sort of paradigm of parenting, and being raised that way, we're the best guides for this kind of work.
Well,
And
you know,
I think so.
let's not toot our own horns here. I mean, we just are what we are, but I don't want to make any, authoritative statements that, we're the best to do it now.
I think we are uniquely qualified.
I would say that.
Okay.
I'm more comfortable saying that.
Fantastic. All right, guys. So if you have any questions for us, put it into the chat and we'll get back to you. I'm going to drop into the chat the link for you to register if you're interested in just the free 2-hour. There is no obligation to go on and be a part of our course that starts the week after. But if you are interested in thinking about it, this is a risk-free way to get to know us, to step your or dip your big toe into this whole idea of partnership parenting and seeing if it's something that might work for you and your family. And you will receive a couple of tools just from the free call that Miro and I are hosting on Friday the 21st.
I believe.
Yeah. So anyway, there you go.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
This was an impromptu live. We just had breakfast.
Yeah.
So
At
my house.
1:21 p.m.
Oh, don't tell anybody.
It was brunch.
It was brunch. All right, guys. That's it for now. And we'll see you in the comments.
All right.
Okay, we're all good there. Bye. Oh,
You did not.
I did not. Over there, Mom.
Yes,
Mom,
you.
there.